What's going on, champs and champets? It's Monkey here, and recently there's been a decent amount of people wondering what's going to be happening during the mini live event that should be going down very soon, and when is it even going to be taking place. So in today's YouTube video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know. However, something I thought I would do at the start here is actually start us off from when we're in the battle bus, because if you haven't played for the past few days, like I haven't, there actually has been some mini teasers going on in game. So whenever you launch a map and you're in the battle bus right here, you'll notice an actual explosion going on the Fortnite island. Over here you can see it's all the way in the back because of where the bus spawned, and it actually has this beam that goes upwards into the sky, and it's been getting more and more intense over each day. As you can see here, it's already very wildly cinematic, you know, has a lot of special effects and everything going on with it, but it just is a pretty little thing that they've been kind of doing here, and it's been building up for the past 4 days now. Now it has 5 stages, and the 5th stage, which is set to go live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time, which is basically, I don't really know a perfect way of explaining it, but if you guys know when these have been activating the past few days and getting more intense, it is that exact same time as each time it's gotten a little bit more intense in game, and it activates at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Now, of course, if you want to put that in your own conversion, you can do 12 p.m. Eastern time into my time zone or 12 p.m. ET or whatever, but based on the information we currently have available, and I do have a leak to share at the end of the video, it appears that this live event that is supposed to be going down is something that you might want to be tempering your expectations on, and it should be something that should be happening tomorrow. Now, I'm kind of leaving all the spoilerly stuff to the end of the video so that people who just want to know when to expect it can click on the video, see that, log off. But yeah, if you're someone who's wondering when an event should be going down, the final stage that is in the files currently, unless there's more stuff encrypted, is set to happen tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and that is supposed to be the final build-up for all the little thunderous dooms going up in the sky there, so keep that in mind if you want to experience something. I'm not confirming 100% it will be happening tomorrow, however, it is something that we most likely could be seeing happening tomorrow because of the fact that that's the final type of build-up in the files. There's no mention of any further days or anything, but at the same time, you might be wondering why I was mentioning to temper expectations, why I was mentioning to kind of, you know, keep an open mind here in some places when it comes to this event going down. In previous live events that they haven't really advertised anywhere in game or anything, it's kind of been something of a sick little phenomenon to actually see. You'll have little special effects and stuff going on. I mean, the previous one had a fully animated cinematic, you know, battle and everything with Daigo, and we actually had full little and I guess you know, a lot of creativity in it, something that felt like it would have been a real fully fleshed out live event if it was back in the old days. It could have been its own playlist type of thing. However, with this live event that is coming up very soon, it appears that it's not really going to have as many special effects. While yes, it is still going to have the whole entire, you know, beam in the sky getting super intense, it appears that the main focus is just to build up to whatever goes on with the whole entire Star Wars showcase and whatever is going on with the next part of Fortnite, instead of just, oh hey, look, you know, we have a whole entire cinematic thing built into the game files itself. As you can see right here, when you actually defeat Baron, Daigo just kind of leaves and, you know, goes away. So if you want to see this event, I would say make sure that Baron is still alive as you're actually going to this area tomorrow. But now you may be wondering, if you click this video and you watch this far into it, what can I expect to actually see when this event goes down, assuming there's no further changes that go on? Well, if I go ahead and show this video on screen right now by a Fortnite News Japan over on Twitter, we can actually see a few different cinematics that actually happen in-game. Some of these have already happened before, you know, some of the ones that are happening right now, such as just the, you know, the portal beam stuff going in the sky, and then in a moment you'll see them kind of walk away from the portal when you do defeat, not Daigo, but Baron in game. You'll see that animation right here, but there is another animation we haven't actually seen as of yet, which I think is about to showcase right here in a moment. He actually pulses, you know, does the whole beam thing that causes the beam to go in the sky, but then he takes 2 of the pickaxes that aren't currently enabled in game, you know, that were just kind of for the cinematic and nothing else, and he rushes into the actual portal, causing this beam to kind of, you know, have the big special effect go off in game and have all these extra little effects happening as well, which makes me think that when tomorrow rolls around and we get that final stage of build-up, we're going to see him kind of rush into the portal, but that's going to basically be it for now. There's also going to be a little bit of a teaser in the sky, which appears to be for the brand new Star Wars season that'll be releasing very soon, but other than that, it appears that this is all we're going to be expecting to see this time around when it comes to the live event, and it makes sense considering tomorrow as well, we're also going to be having the whole entire Star Wars showcase, which has special announcements from Fortnite actually included in it, which is why tomorrow's video is probably going to be focused on all of that type of stuff. But yeah, I thought I would go ahead and make this video, kind of give you the rundown of what to be expecting expecting for this live event when it should be happening. Could they change stuff? Could it be a more massive live event? Sure, that is something they could do, assuming that one of the few encrypted files that have HD textures left, which isn't really too many things, so it might just be like an image in the lobby or something here and there, are actually, you know, related to this event itself. But even with the stuff that they can decrypt, it doesn't appear like we're going to be having too much of a crazy effect happening in game, so just kind of keep that in mind. You know, if you're someone who's like, oh, I gotta call off work or whatever just to make sure I can make it to the event tomorrow, there's a chance that, you know, you might end up calling off work and, you know, not having the proper expectations, end up expecting like a fully cinematic thing like we had in the previous season, and then end up a little disappointed. So hopefully by making this video and giving you a time frame of when you can expect stuff to happen, you're not going to be disappointed when we don't get like a fully fleshed out cinematic cutscene in game or whatever that has all these special stuff. There will of course be unique little music playing at the time though, like they typically do with these live events, but it won't be really anything else past that. With that said, over, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.